Welcome back. Eric Renteria joins us this morning with Etiquette Vintage Designs. Now, Eric, you design some gorgeous vintage sweaters, a lot of them kind of college-themed, and people kind of like football around this part of the world, so I imagine these are very popular. What kind of got you started on these?
I've actually grew up listening to music from the 20s to the 50s, and I just enjoyed the fashion and the time, and it just seemed really romantic. Mm-hmm. I actually got started whenever I saw a student on campus wearing his uncle's Letterman sweater. I'm attending tech right now. I loved it so much I made my own, and that's basically how it got started. And so that's mainly why I use a lot of the university patches and stuff. I actually made one, was contacted out of New York City, and mm-hmm. I made one for a girl in high school. So I started doing high school stuff too, and things like that. So
now these are such a neat concept, and I love that this style is coming back. More of the classic, lines and things that really essentially never went out of style.
Yeah,
I love that.
Are you seeing a trend towards? We're seeing a lot more Christmas sweaters, mm-hmm. No matter what's on it. Are you seeing a trend wearing more sweaters? I
actually am. I'm seeing they're really going back really vintage, especially with the old shawl collars, mm-hmm. Like this. Actually, here it is. This Kansas sweater here, which is actually from 1957. I usually try and date all of the sweaters. This one's actually 1929.
Oh, okay.
That one, actually, right here is from 1914. It's actually an original Texas A&M Letterman sweater. So all of the dates are sewn into the sweater so you can track them back. And that one's a 1934 University of Texas.
Now, where do you get some of the vintage-looking patches and the things you put on there? Do people bring these to you?
The high school one was sent to me, but a lot of these I find out of
this high school one here?
Yes, that one's actually, that's a high school one that was sent to me from New York. A lot of the patches that I use, everything that I use is legit vintage. Mm-hmm. There's a gentleman in Boston that sends me my patches that were old, actually dead stock Letterman patches. So everything that you're getting is real.
Yeah, because these aren't iron-on or anything like that.
Yeah, no, he sews all of these on.
I hand-stitch everything, and except the sweaters. Of course, they're all original and old. And but yeah, everything on there is legit vintage from 1920s and 1960s.
And you're kind of an inspiration too, because you started this, you're a sports and exercise science, you're getting your second degree. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of your hobby, and you're very talented at it, but it just goes to show a lot of people out there that try your hand at something new and you can make something pretty great.
Yeah, it's been really exciting so far, a hobby that's turned into something so just really, really cool.
Now, if you want one of these, you can order one. You've got a Facebook page. You can also see more of your designs. Yes. How do we get in touch with you?
I actually have a website. It's evintaged.com, mm-hmm. And you can just type in Letterman sweaters in the internet, and I should pop up. And everything is custom, so I'll just make whatever you want.
It takes a little bit of time, but definitely worth it. And some celebrities have been sporting these as well.
Yeah, I have a Ashley Greene from Twilight, Donald Glover from NBC. I have some DJs. I've had a couple of sales in Paris. Mm-hmm. And in Rome, and there's been some couple of athletes that are wearing them around campus too. So
how cool! Well, Eric, we thank you so much for coming on and showing off some of these.
Again, get some of our own sweaters.
You're right.
Get them going.
Give us that website one more time.
It's evintaged.com.
All right, sounds great. Well, we'll be right back. It is 6:45. We've got more to talk about next. Thanks. Thank you so much.